What is up, my party people? Welcome to the after party. This is where we're going to sit down and we're going to talk about just the comings and goings of Jenelle and her crew. The happiest of birthdays goes out to Miss Ensley. I know it did not appear that you had a happy birthday, but I'd like to change that. I'd like you to know from the bottom of my heart, you are an incredible little girl. You're going to have the most fun this year. As soon as you get better, I heard you're sick. Sending all the love and well wishes. I hope you feel better, and I hope that you really get to celebrate with some friends as soon as you're feeling up to it. But that being said, I would like to really preface this with I am not a monetarily driven person. I am not going to show the video of Jenelle getting her Target haul with Ensley's gifts because they absolutely were purchased on the day of the birthday. They were not sitting in her car. I will not subscribe to that little theory Jenelle tried to throw out there that she had been planning and was fully in the present moment for her daughter's birthday. We have so much trouble in paradise. This is the Has-Been Hotel. There is such there's I don't want to even say blood in the water. There has been a complete shattering of all previous ways of life that Jenelle's kids have been subjected to in the last 365 days. We're going to look at a picture from last year. We're going to look at pictures from this year. And I am just going to say we're using our common sense. Common sense might not be all too common, but over here, I just want to, I'm just providing the facts. I'm saying right now, everything that comes out of my mouth is my own opinion based upon what I'm seeing, what I've seen before, and how I know Jenelle Evans' psychopathy works. Now, on the psychopathy of Jenelle, narcissistic abusive parents are something that I know all too well. I'm going to show y'all a photo, two photos actually, one from my childhood, the other one from my childhood, both with a man who has children but is not a father, much as Jenelle has kids and is not a mother. Hi, Busy. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so excited. Just come into this world, darling. We're gonna deep dive. We're going to go back in the past. We're gonna travel. We're gonna go from North Carolina. We're gonna go to Las Vegas. We're gonna take a trip around the world. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fantastic. Body language analysis is not something that like I specifically went to school for, but I have eyes and can see. In the way of fairness, protecting privacy, all that, these photos, the ones of me as a kid, were uploaded by my dad onto his like public profile. So like this is public information. I'm not doxing anybody. This is my family, blah, 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 blah. So if I can figure out how to do this, let me see. I'm not sure. I don't actually know how to do this. Is that crazy or what? Yes, ma'am. When I say I'm looking forward to this, I'm honestly a little bit surprised it took me a day because typically I'd be in a space, but I wanted to like have my physical evidence. I have a folder, we have everything. I came prepared today and I told myself and the Twitter that I was going to be on task, and by golly, we're there. Gonna move right past the fact that I said by golly as well. Do. Share screen. Oh, you're amazing. Let me see. Totally. Honestly, fuck it. We ball. We're going to figure this out together as a team. And honestly, I think this is character building. The same way that I'm going to try and be very... I'd like to say I'm going to try and be objective, but I'm never objective when it comes to Jenelle because I've been here for too long and I'm way, way too understanding of what the fuck I'm talking about when I say Jenelle has... Oh my lord. Oh no. Oh no, is it asking me to... that's fine. Are we back? Are we back? Okay. Amazing. Incredible. So sorry about that. I had to give Chrome permission and let it do what it do. So now it can screen record and all of the everything. In my absence, I'm I'm super, super embarrassed that I didn't have this up. I made an album. We tried, busy. We were there. It's called Janelle's Hole. And we're going to share screen just so I can really get into this with y'all. That's probably going to show all of my pictures, isn't it? That would be fun. Can't imagine anything more exciting. I went back to my pictures. One day I'll pick a bone with Apple. One day for touching all my stuff and moving it all together. And here we are. Incredible. We're in her hole. The happiest place on earth, as we all know, is right up in Jenelle. No, I know. I'm not trying to get banned from the platform. So first and foremost, we're going to take a look at Baby Dan's. Hi. Okay. So this is photo 1. To your left is a narcissistically abusive parent. That is my sperm donor. The photo that is present was taken on a whim. He didn't tell me that we were going to take a picture because I thought we were just hanging out at my house. I didn't have actual makeup on. I literally had my eyebrows done and whatever. I'm a senior in high school here. So I guess I was supposed to make the same expression as my dad. Now, hold his face in mind. See how his face does not change? He took the phone down, checked it, decided I wasn't excited enough. My elation for his presence did not match what he was trying to portray to make it his profile picture, to make his, to be his golden child. I feel very blessed that blessed that I'm in this position, because I completely understand what it's like to be the Jace and also what it's like to be the Ensley. You think that, oh, everything's going to be okay now as long as I just. There are no boundaries where there is no respect. I'm going to say that again. There are no boundaries where there is no respect. So the reason we got to stop taking photos is because I matched his energy. And I've never in my life witnessed Ensley actually discontented would be an understatement. Fucking pissed. Fully. This is my Roman Empire. I'd like us all to take a look. I hate myself for this, but I'm going to give one single compliment. Jenelle, you kind of look a little bit beautiful. Didn't sound right coming out of my mouth at all. But you do. You look really pretty here, and it's only made better by the reality, the duality of man, like online versus real life. This is exactly what I would point to when kids say, like, oh yeah, but like, you should see my mom when you're not here. I don't know what you did to this little girl on her birthday, Jenelle, but she's never, ever looked that upset with you. This is a little girl that straight up told her dad, who murdered a dog in front of her, that, oh, if you do that again, I'm going to hit you. And she was like 6 or something. As a joke. As a little... Ensley does not want her mother touching her. She doesn't want her on her. And I'd also like to point out that this is the first photo chronologically that Jenelle had posted for Ensley's birthday. Now, if I were a mom, I'm going to come off the rip and talk about my daughter. Happy 8th birthday to my little girl, the light of my life, my youngest daughter, my only daughter, my youngest, who's almost as tall as me. I can't wait to see what 8 brings you. I'm so excited to see, I love how precocious you are. I love when we have Taylor Swift karaoke parties. I love the fact that you say whatever's on your mind and you always make me laugh. You are my sweet little angel, my little dumpling light of my life. I love you so much. Forever, mommy. When I say that is the look on my face when a man comes up to me at a bar and says, wow, you're tall. Okay, there's no love lost here. I'm not even going to say that Ensley meant to do this. Like, I think Jace just saw his opportunity and took it. Like, Jace caught this in its purest form. I'm so sorry. This is my, like, the way Jenelle is, you see the crease under the eye? Pardon me. She's smiling in her face. Again, Jenelle looks a little too beautiful for me, and it's making me kind of uncomfortable. Jenelle, I don't like complimenting you. And I don't like when you're even remotely attractive, and here you look to be, which is, it doesn't sit right with my spirit. Have y'all ever looked at their hair? Y'all see the unwashed hair? Do you see the candle lighting and the grease in Jenelle's hair reflecting from the candlelight. Okay. So if a kid is sick on their birthday, I absolutely would assume you're not going to have a full party. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Most narcissists are conventionally attractive. Girl, my father isn't ugly. That's one thing he's not. Shit. I mean, hell, I didn't get this beautiful just from one set of good genes. Hell. I mean, really, I did. But, as I'm half demon and half angel, I can say with full confidence and authority that you choose exactly who you want to be in this life and you choose the path you follow. Ensley's going to be a beautiful girl, but it's going to be because she tells the truth. She tells the truth, unlike her mom. Ensley's cute. She doesn't have the forehead or the chin. Like, she's cute. She's adorable. And she's mad as hell. And I love it. Thank you. I think so too, honestly. I try and be all angel. I'm really no demon unless the spirit really calls for it. And with my best friend Jenelle, it calls for it every single time. I spare no expense. We're going to throw it back. I'm going to show you the makings. Oh my God. Barbara, is that you? Is that you? Barbara Jr. Hi, Jenelle. Well, Jenelle, I seen you look cuter. Jenelle was a real cute kid. And then all of a sudden, yeah, I know. Oh, Breezy and I are going to sit down on a panel and have we're going to have a critical race theory discussion. That's what's coming down the pike as far as she and I are concerned. But I have a whole bunch of things I could say about her. But right now I have the time. Miss Jenelle, you are so desperate to not be your mother. When I say your mom did everything she could. No parent who did their best, not talking financially, class has nothing to do with love. Your social status has absolutely no bearing on the love you give to your children, and I refuse to let you conflate that, Jenelle. I don't care about the Target American Girl doll. I don't care about the presents. Your kids are miserable, and it shows. Right. So I'm not saying Jenelle has always been bad. This is my case in point. Now, last year, Jenelle, I'm Jaws in this motherfucker, okay? Kids need love and nurturing. Every single child needs a parent who gives a fuck. You can't look me in my face and say that Jenelle is an emotionally available person. You need to put your children first. And by that, I mean, there's no running and screaming at them because you're not getting dick. What? Excuse me? You and August fighting? You and this little girl's father having a problem should have nothing to do with her. And I'm going to say this right now. I know damn well she didn't get a call from David. I would honestly wonder if she got to talk to Marissa, if she got to talk to her sister on her birthday. And when I say Jenelle has only ever loved Jenelle, don't even worry about it. Janelle's only ever loved Jenelle while simultaneously screaming, no one loves me. Nobody tells me they love me. No one tells me they care about me or anything. And as Kiefer said, I've been telling you I love you and rubbing on you all day. I know, and you've made me feel a lot better. But something. I was being a hellion to Barbara. and she checked me. If you were ever once nice, Jenelle, I wonder if Barbara would have been nice to you back. But every time you can do the right thing, you do the wrong thing. And we're going to look at this right here. Do you see that little girl? That's genuine happiness. This was last year, 366 days ago now, from yesterday. They had a Taylor Swift themed birthday party. Hi. You're both high. I can do that entire scene. Committed to memory. That's one of my favorite vocal stems. Oh my God. This conversation really ain't going nowhere. You're nothing but a damn lying hustler. God, I love Barbara. God, Jenelle, the best part of you is Barbara. And then Jace, Kaiser, and Ensley. I'm going to go out here even further. Do you see how many plates are there? Do you see the gathering set up? There were going to be other little girls there, Ensley's age, so that she could play and have a Taylor Swift time and enjoy the company of other children. Not that her brothers aren't good company, but there was an agenda. I have my agenda too, Jenelle. I said, fuck your shit up. That's what today had, planned for me at least. Now, if I were to look, you still look genuinely happy. I'm not going to call you beautiful, but you do look happy. See how both like cheeks hit the eyes? It's funny. I think we might have the same pair of blue light glasses from Amazon. Love that for both of us. Ensley does not seem to be, missing teeth. She does not seem to be even like remotely upset. She seems like relaxed and calm. Just letting it happen. Just let it happen, and that's literally Jace behind the camera. Just smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave. Leads me to my next exhibit. If we would like to know why there's trouble in paradise, let's bring you to the Timu Pitbull, Mr. Lightskin in his own mind himself, August Bad Bitch Keen, Daniel Miranda. So, as we see this baddie with the lip ring here, this is the man who caused Ensley to have the unhappiest birthday of all time. By that I mean, the reason that Jenelle was in bad spirits, has been crashing out online, no longer has a manager. I sure did make a TikTok maybe a month ago. They were manager and managette, managee for MTV, because at first Jenelle tried to get the boyfriend bag because she wanted August to get paid like a boyfriend. And they said, well, is their boyfriend status? And he said, what? And Jenelle said, yeah. He said, no. No, I am her manager. No, I'm her manager. Like, we're good. They said, oh, that he gets the friend rate. See, that's Viacom does not play with you. Jenelle, Viacom and MTV is so tired. Dia Sokol Savage is so fucking tired of your bullshit. Kristen has left the chat. You have no more people that want to see you succeed and really just are preying on not even your downfall, just the cards to fall where they may. The Rube Goldberg machine that you've created in the last year that has fucked your shit up will be studied. Will be studied in AP pop culture within the next 10 years. Well, I could write my thesis on you. Janelle is selfish as fuck busy. There has never been a time in human history where Jenelle has chosen the well-being, the betterment, or any kind of stability or like purpose for her children above her own desires, typically including a man, but just ahead of whatever the fuck she wants to do. That being said, if Jenelle's gonna get high, her infant son crying that she's leaving has nothing to do with her. Baby Tori is pulling down the street in that '05 Corolla right now, okay? So I'd like to also show you where Jenelle wishes she was right now. And here's a little tea, a little bit of background that I could be false, but oh, oh no. Oh no. Oh God. Tori, I really hope you still have those glasses. This is iconic. I'm a really big fan of everything going on, from the halter top with a bikini under it, molto bene, to Jenelle just like full facing a blunt, actively in a state where it wasn't legal at the time. I just fucking parenting. This is motherhood. Barbara busts shots and don't buck if it don't apply. Barbara will never let Jenelle cosplay as a parent. She will never let Jenelle pretend like she should have had her kid for those first 14 years. This is what was happening. This and then some. White trash party. Sweet home Alabama. These two are sister wives. That I say that because they are deeply in love. Tori is deeply in love with Jenelle. Jenelle is deeply closeted and would never admit that is the only woman that will love her. That's the only person that's ever going to love her back and stick with her is Tori right here. They had a little falling out, but I digress. We're going to go back. This is another photo. This is from the day, from the party. So I'm staying to my schedule. We are sticking to the point. What is this? Like, that is a look of entrap. Like, that's the look of being trapped. That looks like Stockholm Syndrome personified. How the hell did I get here? And how do I make it stop? What's going on? Oh my God, that's the face you make when you realize, dude, it breaks my heart to say, you don't know your own kids if you can't look in this little girl's face and be like, you are straight up not having a good time, are you? This is not the face of a child that's sick and ill. Case in point, there's a safety, a protectiveness, a comfort. Comfort. The word of the day is comfort. Jenelle, if you provided your daughter with comfort, that would have been evident. Any sickness, pain, hurt that I'm experiencing, my mother can quell it immediately. My father brings nothing but strife, anxiety, unsuredness, anxiety, a generalized sense of anxiety disorder. This is the face of complacency. Sure. Huh? What? That was actually my face when I saw these photos. A deer in headlights. A deer in headlights. Also, please keep in mind, these are kids that like have probably walked in on their mom taking butthole pics. These are not kids that like have been sheltered their whole lives. These are kids that are left to their own devices. These kids are being actively mistreated right now. They're not just being neglected. No, That's par for the course. Every time you talk to Jenelle, or Jenelle comes on live, and everyone goes, "Hey, where are the kids?" Because like typically parents of like younger kids, and I'll say younger because Ensley's 8, you'd hear like a tablet or you'd hear a show or something around them. Never even once. And that's not out of a sense of professionalism. That's out of a sense of Jenelle saying, "Oh, fuck them kids, bro." We're going to go now to our shining star, number 1, our firstborn. Let's give it up for Jace. I love my parasocial nephew so much. So this is the face of, I've seen this before. Corners up. If you notice, fuck, wait, just, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but Jace is like trying to just be like, this is what mom wants. Like, this is what mom wants. Okay. Jace is doing his part. Perfect. No notes. As he's wearing his weed cookie shirt. Love that for you, brother. Expectation versus reality. We also, my crown gem, the jewel, the real, honestly, the unspoken hero, Kaiser. Kaiser is honestly Jenelle's, girl, those poor kids doesn't even begin to describe it. Kaiser is Jenelle's like ace in the hole. Look at his face. He is naturally cherubic. He always looks like he's smiling. His eyes, like, his smile always hits his eyes kind of thing. I see more joy on that kid when his mom gives him like general attention. This, everybody just, we all just tried to smile. He looked more excited getting his one Christmas present last year. The mask thing, the glowing mask. He's more excited in day-to-day life than they were to take these photos. Jason Kaiser, to my knowledge, are not ill. So it's not, oh, looks like Nathan, he's super cute, but I know she treats him like shit. That is her least favorite child. There is 1 or 2 clips of Jenelle holding Kaiser in like his first year of life. Kaiser is almost always in a crib, in a baby cage, in a bassinet, or crying on the floor, waiting for Tori to make him hot dogs. Because Jenelle can't fucking be arsed. So, in the same vein of taking care of our children and putting their needs first, again, we have a 15-year-old, a 14-year-old with a dab shirt on. Literally, fucking cool. Aren't you so fucking cool? You're so fucking cool, Jenelle. You're so fucking cool. Here's what we were busy doing. This is what we were busy doing. We were very busy getting our hair done and snatching our Campbell's soup body, snatching our can-shaped body. Michelle Visage would call this a hog body. So this is what Jenelle's spending her time on. She's trying to flex on her man, on the man that wasn't her man, that is her man and isn't her man. Jenelle's 5'2". So this is a 5'6" man, otherwise known as a bitch. Sorry. Company aside, any short kings that watch this, I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about you. You don't put yourself in association with Jenelle Evans. Oh, none of these kids are going to know how to like foster loving relationships. I just pray they have partners, they have people in their lives, friends fucking friends. Let's start with friends, because Jenelle can't have anything that is not a sexual conquest. It has to be fucking her, feeding her, and financing her. My man, my man, my man. Otherwise, we're crying in the club. We are crying, screaming, throwing up blood in the club. And to make matters worse, David and Nathan both are sucking the fart out of their girls' asses right now in the most unholy of ways. Nathan is giving this born-again virgin to like a 21-year-old. I think she's 21, 22 maybe. Nathan's like 37, I guess, which I don't care about age gaps. It's fine. Jenelle, first of all, his girlfriend is beautiful. Let's get that out of the way. Beautiful, skinny, fit. Kinley, pretty, beautiful, skinny, fit. Works hard. Boss bitch. Takes care of her shit. That's who Jenelle thinks she is in her head. Now, David being not miserable does not sit right with Jenelle's spirit. And to be so honest with you, it doesn't sit right with mine either. Because I don't think anyone who kills the family dog deserves peace. But I went down that little rabbit hole to make a point. I'm going to go out on a limb here. Jenelle, your misery loves company. And whomever is your company, baby, one thing's for sure is you're making them fucking miserable. Jenelle, all you do is make people around you miserable. How do I know that? Because he's sitting here thinking he's light-skinned Poppy. Your children want to exit your presence. They don't want you on them. I'm going to throw this in here just for old time's sake. This was Jenelle, like age 12. What happened? What happened, Jenelle? What happened between here and now that broke your brain? That little girl misses her daddy. That little girl is down a parent. That little girl had the opportunity to become the parent she never had. Fumbled the bag. But you fucked up. But you were too busy getting high. Getting high with Tori. But all that to be said, I just want to find a couple little screenshots I had saved here. Here we are. So I'm on the Reddit. You're on the Reddit, Jenelle. Everybody should be on the Reddit. This is basically the fallout with Tori. There was a big fight with Jenelle, August, and Tori that the police got involved. Was that like September, October of last year when she was wheelchair bound? The fact that Jenelle makes non-emergency calls to the police, or would rather have them be non-emergency calls, is a form of control that most people, like no other person would think that far into covering up the shit they've done for the past 15 years. You have such a track record of violent misbehavior, of egregious domestic disputes, or just domestic disputes, whether it's with your mother, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your other boyfriend, your not boyfriend, or your husband and your kid. Jenelle will do anything but be held accountable. She does not allow for anyone to expose her. She will control the narrative with an iron fist if it's the last thing she does. And that's what got Tori cut off. Was Tori calling the police or making a bad name for Jenelle in Vegas? There's a saying I heard long ago. Everywhere you go, there you are. If it smells like shit everywhere you walk, you might want to check your shoe. If you meet one asshole in the day, you've met one asshole. But if everyone you meet in the day is an asshole, well, then that's pretty indicative of who you are. I could come up with a million different like metaphors and similes and all other parts of like the English language in 8th grade. But the point being, it is a pattern of behavior. Busy, it is a vicious cycle of not even impulse. So psychopathy is defined. Psychopathy is a personality disorder that involves a lack of empathy, remorse, and guilt, along with antisocial behaviors. People with psychopathy might also be manipulative, impulsive, and deceitful. Let me just real quick share this. Am I sharing it? No. Of course I'm not. No. Symptoms: lack of empathy. Psychopaths have little to no empathy for others. Manipulation. Psychopaths are often manipulative and exploitative. Impulsivity. Psychopaths may act impulsively and irresponsibly. Wow. Recklessness. Psychopaths may behave in risky ways. Deceit. Psychopaths may be pathological liars. Grandiose sense of self-worth. Psychopaths may have an inflated sense of their own value. Callousness, they might be callous and detached. They might have limited emotional responses, a lack of conscience or guilt, and antisocial behaviors such as aggression. Adult psychopathy is difficult to treat. I'm not calling you a psychopath. No, Jenelle, I would absolutely never do that. I am just letting the people know what Google says a psychopath is. I just found that really, really interesting. I cannot thank you enough. This was super, super crazy. The fact that I got on here, stuck to my little agenda that I wrote down. This is your sign. If you have concentration issues, go get that diagnosis. If you have not taken your meds yet, take your meds. Get some water if you need to. I really have nothing else to say here tonight. I think I'm going to keep it short and sweet to 43 minutes. Hopefully, maybe cutting out, like, I'm not sure how much technical difficulty I had in the beginning, probably 10 minutes worth, but that's literally fine. I'm not sitting on here and rambling y'all's ears off. I'm absolutely going to come back and do this. This was so much fun. I can't thank you enough, Busy, for joining me in chat. And I will see y'all soon. Until the next time, Jenelle posts. Keep it cute, keep it pretty, and above all else, stay petty. I love you. Bye.